Cambond is a company developing bio-based material technology platform for circular economy. In terms of climate change, we realize there's so many waste in the world, including food waste and agricultural waste, and also plastic waste, which all create this problem in terms of pollution. My background is polymer science and engineering, and I realize the most important thing, rather than send patients to hospitals, actually we need to focus on the environment to make sure we live in a very, very environment-friendly place to give you health and support your living condition high standard. We want to use the waste, turn the waste into valuable product. For example, we can turn brewery spent grain into high-value biodegradable resin to replace oil, urea formaldehyde resin, which is currently existing product used for wood panel industry.
So Cambond's technology is uniquely placed to deal with two of the commonest problems that you see, and these are cost, that new solutions can be very, very expensive or take new machinery or years to adapt an existing facility, and the other is scale, that if it's a new material you have to build from a lab to a small factory to a large plant to really have an impact. Cambond uses existing industrial byproducts to turn into valuable chemical commodities in a cost-effective way. The business model we have is to look for people who already have existing businesses or existing facilities so that they can add our technology to their existing offering. This offers a fast route to market and a way of speeding up development times and, of course, reducing the cost of introducing a new technology.
Our material, because the resource is plentiful, also cost could be cheap for us to use it. And for other materials, the process could be very complicated, but in terms of ours, it's quite simple and low cost, and will give you lower carbon footprint.
So Cambond materials technology is really a platform technology. It's applicable to many different products because essentially it's the glue inside that holds a range of materials together that make the product possible. So we see ourselves as growing into a global business whereby we can commercialize this technology and make it available to as many businesses as possible.
So in terms of challenges, the customer's habit change, because people always think the waste is a low-end product, and we want to change their thinking about that.
Cambond faces a number of commercial challenges. We have to develop the technology to show that it's credible. It's not good enough to have an idea. Actually, you've got to show that the idea works. And not only that, in today's pressured world in business, ideally, we should be able to replace an existing technology with something that's cost the same, or in a perfect world would cost less. And that's the challenge for us, is to show people now that this is feasible and that this can be done at scale.
Our major challenge is really getting our voice heard and getting our product out there in the market. People aren't really convinced of these green alternatives as they believe it's more expensive, and so big companies aren't really willing to switch to any alternatives that they currently have. I believe in Cambond we provide a very unique and realistic opportunity for these companies with our very eco-friendly yet affordable products.
Within creating new revolutionary ways to decrease carbon emissions, people think that with this new technology comes with it a greater deal of teaching, higher investments. However, it does not take all of that. Cambond is a company with multiple highly creative ideas that tackle our everyday life issues that directly affect our environment and our healthcare.
We want to work with local brewery companies to develop a circular product, to get into the market, to showcase our technology. We have built some partnership with companies in UK. For example, Fresso is one of the partners we have been working together. We have already reached some agreement for scale up to make their products using our bioadhesive. Currently, we have been working with a project supported by Innovate UK, which allow us to work with a university, Bangor, and the Biocomposite Center, together with SAPI, to develop a biocomposite with our resin and also other waste stream product.